The thoughts, views, opinions, and information presented in this video is for entertainment purposes only and should not be considered professional advice. All the videos, songs, images, and graphics used in the video belong to their respective owners, and I nor this channel do not claim any right over them. Thank you for tuning in to the Too Rich Podcast. Please take a moment to like the video, and we hope you enjoy the show. Hey. Welcome to the
What's
Too
up,
Rich
great
Podcast.
people? It's that time. It's Thursday evening if you're watching us live, and you already know.
It's Thursday night, and the time is right. We'll have some fun, show you how it's done tonight.
Listen, if you haven't already, make sure you share the link with somebody. Let's get ready to have a good conversation tonight. Welcome,
Yes.
everybody.
It's time, people. Also, as you come into the chat, greet someone. Let them know you're happy to see him. You happy to be here. And also let us know where you're watching from. If you're from North Kakalaki, put North Kakalaki.
Throw your city in the
If
state.
you're from Timbuktu, right Timbuktu. If you're here by somewhere else, like I'm here in Atlanta, by way of DC, aka Rebecca, put that in the chat. We just want to know where you're watching from. Y'all ready to have a good time tonight?
We hope y'all are, man. We got some more good conversation to have. We've been in relationships and situationships, friendships, partnerships real deep for the last month, but we've been enjoying the conversation. We want to continue that tonight. But before we do that, make sure you at somebody, tag them, let them know
the Jesus in me loves the Jesus in you. And let them know we live, all right? Hey, how y'all doing?
Let them know both of that. Baby Sweet, you got your freestyle for the people tonight?
Yeah, but I can't rap to that.
What? This is a traditional rap.
Let me see. Hey, but he gonna keep saying it's time in the middle of my lyrics.
No, it's not. This just me. The crowd don't even got to cheer for you.
I'll take the crowd. That'll help drown me out.
All right.
Let me see what I got.
Come on.
See, I keep starting over. I can't work with that.
All right, great people. It's that time. It's time for the Too Rich Podcast. Welcome. Welcome once, welcome twice, welcome.
In the name of Jesus Christ.
In the name of Jesus the Christ. Baby Sweet, who you got in the chat?
All right, we got Rebecca in the chat on tonight.
Rebecca in the chat.
How you living? How you feeling? How y'all feel? We got LaShondra. Yeah. We got Tawana. The chief of armor bearer. How you doing, woman of God? We got Deidre. We got Kiana. I'm gonna give you a knuckle sandwich.
Knuckle sandwich in the building.
In the house on tonight. We got Sierra. By way of 9-1 Deuce, baby. Savannah. We got Will E. Cooper.
Will, don't forget the E. Cooper.
Gotta put the E in there, and E is for everybody. Is that what I mean, Will? What does that E stand for? He's watching from Atlanta by way of Minneapolis. We got Deborah McNair all the way from Fayetteville, North Carolina.
Deborah from Vietnam.
She is the court reporter. If you missed it, the woman God gonna write it.
She gonna write it.
How you doing?
You ain't gonna miss it.
We got Sharice in the house from Louisiana.
Sharice, our Louisiana family in the building.
We got Jada in the house from what Jada?
Jada, be more from this.
Be more. We got Miss Jackie. Hey, Miss Jackie. We got Rashad. How you doing, Rashad Morris?
Rashad Morris from the Pope.
And we got Allison. She said good night. That means she going to bed.
Good night.
She ain't staying that long. Good night.
The prophet is in the house. All right,
said I was here, and now I'm gone. So thank you so much, all of you, for tuning in. Again, as you continue to come into the chat, let us know where you're watching from.
Let us know.
We are so excited to be here on tonight. As we said in our intro, we're continuing our deep dives into relationships. The title
Emotional.
Hey, the conversation last week. The title was Foreign Language Baggage in Restricted Areas. We kind of got stuck on foreign language, which was communication. But tonight we are going to talk about baggage.
Yeah.
We're going to deep dive into that on tonight. But before we do, you guys know how we like to get it started. What to watch?
All right, one time for what to watch.
All right, for those of you who do not like going to the movie theater, you do not like that fresh, buttery popcorn from the AMC, Bad Boys is now on Netflix.
Bad Boys is now. Pastor Sweet thought that it came on kind of quick.
It did. It just came out in June.
But
And
it's that's
already
4
on Netflix.
months.
That's crazy.
And like I
I
said,
used to waiting like a year for a movie to come. Maybe not a year, but at least 6 months.
on TV. This is Netflix. Netflix is something different now. Netflix is not what it was. Netflix is up there.
Netflix is not your mother's Netflix.
It's not your mother's Netflix at all. Not at all.
All right. So you guys, if you did not go to the movie theater, go ahead and check out our friends, Martin Lawrence and Will Smith in Bad Boys Ride or Die, the 4th installment in the Bad
Now
Boys.
on Netflix.
Yes. Next, we have High Potential. Now, this is a new show.
This is good.
We watched the pilot episode, and we're the type of people we like to binge watch.
Bingers.
Don't leave me on no cliffhanger.
Yeah.
Don't leave me where I'm wondering all week long, what did the lady say to the man? I don't have time for that. So we let stuff build up and watch it. But the pilot episode was really good. This lady, the main character, she is a house mother.
Yeah.
She's raising her children. She's a single mom, not a house mother, but she's raising her children. She's a single mom, and she has an exceptional mind.
Yeah.
Like she's
a genius. She has like
a genius,
160 IQ or something like that.
So she solves problems, and she happened to help the police solve a crime. So now they hired her on to help them with cases. But it's a really good show. If you guys have not seen it, go ahead and check out High Potential.
Really good. Really good.
And finally, we have found... Now, Apostle's not really a fan of this show. He said it didn't grab him, but give me a good old sir in the basement locked up, and I can tell him what to do and when to do and make him do what I want to do whenever I want to do it. That's a good time for me. It's a good time.
Yeah, it's a good time for her. No, it's not a bad show. It didn't just grab me.
It didn't grab him, but I liked it.
Yeah, so when we done made it through other shows, and we like on the show drought, we got a long time before we on the show drought though.
Yeah, we have a lot of stuff.
Long time. Then we can double back that. But that's what to watch. All of those are some really good movies and shows. So check them out.
Check them out. All right, so go ahead and kick us off on emotional damage and baggage on tonight.
All right, we're gonna jump straight on in it. Again, if you just came, any saint. Reverend Doctor.
So Will said E is for Edward. That's my dad's middle name.
Oh, okay, yeah, one time for Edward.
Hello, Patricia. From Baton Rouge, Louisiana. And we got the woman of God, assistant pastor, Vanessa Caldwell.
Vanessa Ramona.
You got to put the Ramona in there.
You got to Ramona her. All right.
How y'all doing?
All right, baby, so you ready to jump straight on in there?
Yes, let's jump into it. What you got?
All right, bet. So, me and Pastor Sweet was talking earlier as we're preparing to come in to talk to you guys to, continuing our conversation about relationships. And when we're talking about relationships, it's not just limited to intimate relationships.
Correct.
Relationships in every kind.
Yes.
Relationships in every kind, or of every kind, rather.
Yes.
So this business partnerships, friendships. What else?
Siblings.
Ships. Yeah, siblings.
I don't know if there's a sibling ship, but
no, it is. Throw a 1 in the chat if you've ever been in a beef with a sibling, but like a beef though. Throw a 1 in the chat.
Well, no, I wasn't beefing. I don't beef with them.
A lot of us need coaching when it comes to how to deal relationally with family members. No, not just siblings, with family members, period. Family members, period.
And sometimes beef happens with the ones that you grew up in the house with. I think it goes deeper than y'all's relationship. I think, in my opinion, it has a lot to do with the treatment of each individual person, because despite what people think, all children are not treated the same.
Yeah.
Period. Like the first child, because they're the first one and they feel like, this is not everybody, but I'm putting all my hopes and dreams and ambition into this first child, and maybe the second one, you might fumble the bag a little bit on that one. By the third one, you just let them do whatever they want to do, type thing. Or it's like different dynamics for different children. Also, children have different personalities. There are some children you don't have to fuss at them all the time. You could tell them to do something and they'll do it. And another child, you could tell them to do something and they may not do it. So you got to constantly tell them to do it. But in that child's mind, you're always fussing at me, but you never fussing at my sister, and that can cause relationship issues with your sibling. So it's not always based on how you feel about your sibling. It could definitely be how you were raised in your household as well. Can definitely be a factor.
My little sisters,
they think he Jesus.
This and my mom
walked on water.
So my mom act like that. They don't They don't think that it's in my mom act like that, not knowing
that you was a bad little something.
not knowing what I was into in them good old
He was bad.
in them good old streets.
He was bad.
But even if we go back to Bible, we see that with Joseph and his brothers.
And his brothers, absolutely.
And then especially as we're moving through the Bible in our plugged in service, we're seeing the backstory of the favoritism that Israel showed Joseph because he was Rachel's son.
Yeah.
And he really loved Rachel. He really wanted Rachel. You know, he was tricked into getting Leah, but he couldn't stop laying Leah.
He couldn't stop laying her because she was popping the babies out back to back, baby.
Popping them back to back.
You go, I go. You go, I go. Let me tell you something. He might have wanted Rachel.
Yeah.
But he sure laid with Leah.
He couldn't keep his hands off Leah. But when Rachel finally had a child, you can see in the story the favoritism shown to the children of Rachel. Joseph and Benjamin, to be exact. So that caused his brothers to hate him. So it goes deeper than the coat of many colors that we talk about.
Absolutely.
That we talk about when we talk about the story. It goes deeper than him having the dreams. It's like the parents kind of like stirred
it up
because of how they treated them, and children pay attention to that.
Absolutely.
Like you don't think Joseph or Jacob's children noticed that when the family was running from their uncle Esau because dad thought he was getting ready to kill him, that he put all the kids out front, but kept Joseph and his mama in the back. Nah, man, yeah, kids noticed that stuff, so it created rivalry, it created a disdain, and made them hate him. The Bible said they hated him. That's strong, though. How many of you have ever experienced that in family, where family members hate other family members?
Yeah. Well, first we put ones in the chat for people who have sibling issues. Beef. So we got LaShondra, Jada, Will, Rebecca, Tam, Deidre, Twana, Miss Jackie. Vanessa said every sibling I had and the ones that wasn't even born. That's how many ones she put.
It's a lot
Allison. Miss Jackie says she's the black sheep of the family.
Yeah, we know a lot of people that's like that.
And here goes Apostle Sister. The golden child is who he is.
Bless you, my daughter.
LaShondra said, yes, I got two who got to touch the fire to see if it's hot, and two who can just observe. So yes, the way I handle them is definitely different, but it's all love.
Yeah, man. So children pay attention to that. But I want to jump into this, though. Acceptable and unacceptable baggage.
Okay.
And if y'all happen to get a glimpse of my hand, but y'all see these hands? If you happen to get a glimpse of these hands and they look ashy, it's not ash.
What is it?
From the renovations.
Oh. Yes, we're doing some home renovations.
Yeah, man. So I've been trying, work. So I've been sanding. So my hands look a little ashy. It's not ash. It's other stuff. But we made it to the studio to get with you. All right. So unacceptable and acceptable baggage. And I had some things that I listed. Okay. So just throw unacceptable or acceptable in the chat. Low or no business acumen.
Do I think that's acceptable?
Acceptable or unacceptable baggage. No or low business acumen. Like they have no business acumen whatsoever, or really low. Is that acceptable or unacceptable?
When you say business, you mean like handling household
handling
business?
Any kind of business, period. Don't know how to pay a bill. Don't have a bank account. Keep all of their money in the sock.
I'll say acceptable because I just think that's a lack of teaching. Maybe they do that because they weren't taught to do that, or they don't know to do those things. But
this is somebody you getting into covenant with.
Well,
I'm not rebutting it. I'm just saying.
If we're moving into covenant, that's a conversation that should have happened prior to. Now, if I've talked to you about it and you still want to keep your money in the sock, you still don't know how to pay bill, all that. So then it becomes unacceptable. But I wouldn't just off the rip write them off because, again, it may be just a lack of knowledge. Maybe they just don't know.
But like, what if we on a date though?
Which date is it?
Say the first date, we're just having conversation, and you just notice certain things that person don't know. Let's this be the intimate relationship. A person don't know they're attractive. They check off a lot of boxes: saved, sanctified, filled with the Spirit of the living God. But all of their money is on Cash App.
Everything they got is on Cash App?
Everything they got is on Cash App.
I would ask them, why don't you have a bank account?
I don't know how to open one. I just never did it.
So you know how to open a Cash App, but you don't know how to open a bank account?
Because it's on my phone.
They have banking apps on your phone.
So that's how you would talk to them? Right off bat, I'm done with you. Because you're talking to me like I'm slow. Let's go to the studio. See what
Rebecca said unacceptable. Erica said unacceptable. Sierra said unacceptable. LaShondra said unacceptable. Vanessa said unacceptable. Ain't none of y'all got no grace for the man.
No grace.
Deidre said unacceptable. Twana put all caps unacceptable. Allison said unacceptable. Patricia said very unacceptable. Allison also said run. And LaShondra said, I don't want to have to teach those type of things at my age. They got to know how to handle their business. All right.
But
so let's say they're young 20s. Let's say you're 23, 25, something like that.
Nah, bro. No, they going to make it real life for them where they are now. No. So, but what if they check off every other box though? So I'm just playing, angel advocate here. What if they check every other box, but this is the place where you could help them or be a help meet?
Build them up.
Like, consider that. Like it's like, say for example, if you're one of the our women listeners, and you meet a man who check every box, right? Saved, sanctified, filled with the Holy Spirit, got a good job, but he don't know how to change a tire. Right? So in your mind, you might say, well, you should know that, you're a man. But something along the lines in his life, happened where he never learned how to change a tire. Or, something like that. He's not a handyman. Like,
does he have the money to pay the handyman?
Yeah. Yeah, everything.
I'm fine with that. If you don't know how to fix it, but you can still get it done where I don't have to do it, I'm cool with that.
So why is that acceptable, but the low business acumen not acceptable?
I didn't say it wasn't acceptable.
You didn't. A lot of the audience said it's unacceptable.
Vanessa said, I'm a go-getter. He has to be the same. I'm about my money, and if he can't meet me halfway, it's a no-go. Let's say he got $30,000 in his sock.
Yeah, 30,000 singles.
$50,000 in the sock. Every
singles.
check that he got, he cashed it and put it in the sock. Is that a deal breaker?
Yeah, because you can be the one that flip it. Man, Gucci Mane, shout out to Gucci if y'all don't know Gucci Mane.
And cute.
What's his wife name? Keisha?
Keisha Cure.
Gucci went to prison and gave her $1 million.
Mm-hmm.
And when he came out, he had multiple millions of dollars. Millions of dollars. He came out richer than he was when he went in. Mm-hmm. Because he had somebody that could help him flip what he didn't, something he couldn't do nothing with. Mm-hmm. So what if that's the opportunity? This just emotional. We're talking relationship as in intimate relationships right here, right? Mm-hmm. And we got a few to go, so I don't want to belong on just this number one. But what if that can be your place, right? Because I don't see that as a Build-A-Bear situation. I just see that as somebody who may not had a dad to teach him how to do this, that, or the other, or never had
entitled when he grew up.
Exactly.
Had money.
Exactly.
And they never had to change the tire.
Ain't never had to cut no grass before. Ain't never had to do nothing.
When I first got my car, my dad always pumps gas or whatever. I got my first car and I went to the gas station and I was about to put the diesel gas in my Toyota Corolla. And like 2 guys came running over. They was like, no, that's the wrong one. I'm like, oh, I didn't even know it was a difference. Like, I didn't know.
About to tear it straight up.
I'm glad they stopped me. And I think it might be a different size, so it probably wouldn't have fit anyway.
Yeah.
But I still was about to put diesel. Yeah, I don't think I'm silly, but That's what happened.
All right, how about this one right here? Bad or disrespectful children. Acceptable or unacceptable
Unacceptable.
baggage.
Very, very unacceptable.
You ugly, you stink.
Because now I'm gonna have to fight these kids' mama because I done punched them in their mouth. You ain't gonna talk to me like that.
You going to jail.
I'm not going to jail. It's just unacceptable.
But bad
and
let's
go back to the tire because we have some people who talked about that. Vanessa said, "I'm okay if he don't know how to change a tire. There are people who do that." LaShondra said he don't have to know how to change it as long as he can get it done. We have Erica in the chat. Hello, Erica.
Sister Augustus.
Rebecca said, I can teach him how to change a tire, but I'm not about to teach to drive. What if he grew up in New York and they don't? They don't drive over there.
We know a guy that is a lawyer, a very smart, brilliant lawyer, who his parents died in a car accident when he was a kid. And he was raised by his grandmother. Then his grandmother died. He lives in New York, rode a bike everywhere. So as a lawyer, he never knew how to drive. So some of the partners in the law firm were going to teach him how to drive. But he's a full-grown, successful man. So you would turn away this high-powered, successful lawyer because he was
never in a position to have to know how to drive.
Yeah, no one. He had never had anyone to teach him how to drive. And then his surroundings. So say, for example, he moves to your area now. Y'all are talking, y'all Ubered, but then, y'all go on a date and you find out he don't have a car because he don't know how to drive. Sometimes it'd be life circumstances and situations that add to people. But that, it's conversation, right? It's conversation.
So Sierra said, if they check every other box, I can teach them how to balance things into order.
That's good.
All right. So now we're talking about the kids. Them bad, disrespectful.
No, bad and not mischievous.
Bad.
I'm talking about just bad and disrespectful.
Like they say smart stuff like a grown person.
Like
you want to snatch
like the kids that spit at you and like bite you in your sleep.
Oh my gosh.
But is this acceptable or unacceptable baggage? Because now at this point, right, you at the point of meeting the kids. So you done been in this thing for a minute. So there's something about the person that you say, okay, this has some potential. And you find, because I know it's just out the gate, right? You ain't letting people meet your kids.
Some people do.
I know that's weird, but but you find out the kids are a little bitey.
A little bitey, scratch.
Yeah, like a house full of just bitey kids. I'm like the kid, first time you meet the kid, he spit at you. Like, how is that acceptable?
I'm going to read all these and then I'm going to give my opinion on that. So
all right.
Vanessa said, nope, unacceptable. LaShondra said unacceptable. Deidre, unacceptable. Kiana, unacceptable. Rebecca, unacceptable. Allison, very unacceptable. Erica, very unacceptable. Twana said, amen, Pastor Cans. I don't know what I said, but praise the Lord. Rebecca said, not how to drive a car, but just drive in general to get stuff done.
Gotcha,
I have taught people how to drive a car.
Got you. Makes sense.
And then Sheree said he have money for a driver.
Yeah.
That part.
Yeah. All right.
So the thing is, when kids are bad, when they're disrespectful, of course, that's how they're being raised. But at the same time, we're at the point where you're meeting your kids and you allow your kids to treat me that way. I don't want to be with you anyway, not because of how your kids act, but because how you're acting and allowing your children to treat me, the person that you say you want to be in a relationship with. It's more about the person that I'm with than the kids.
And me is gonna be more about me not want to slap a kid.
Yeah, but if as the parent you're disciplining them, it's one thing if a parent is turning a blind eye, they letting it go, and maybe the mama just let them act crazy, but the dad is always disciplining them, and you happen to be the girlfriend. That's one thing. But it's another thing if you know your kid's bad and disrespectful, and you're like, oh, that's just them. That's just how they act. That's my child. Don't worry about it. If it go along them lines, I have a problem with you more so than with the kids.
Throw a 1 in the chat if you ever wanted to beat somebody's kid for them.
Sometimes I be having to remember some kids ain't mine.
Hey,
Sit
your Remember that video I showed you where the girl pulled up in the parking spot? There was a young black girl pulled up and the two white kids
was in the front
in
seat.
the car going crazy. And she pulled up next to him and filmed. She said, sit your. And them kids were laughing and they saw her face. And they sat down, and she said, "Now put your seatbelt on and roll the windows up." Boy, them two little white babies was so
They was
terrified.
terrified of that black woman.
They sat down with the quickness and before they was jumping all over that car. The little girl was behind the steering wheel, was turning the wheel like strong.
And it sat down too.
They ain't never had that
It
before.
takes a village.
They ain't never had that encounter before.
All right, so Kamikia said unacceptable and relationship is definitely over. The kids are his forever. Them kids ain't going nowhere. Facts. Sierra said no, unacceptable how the parents allow the disrespect how this becomes out of control.
Yeah.
Yes. Twana, you can't beat down to other people's kids.
Hey man, them little spitters though. Throw a 2 in the chat if you ever pinch somebody's
I gotta catch
kid.
up to the ones you keep telling them to put stuff in the chat.
If you pinch them before, if you ever.
Sierra said, I agree. Now it shows the level of respect the person has for you. Absolutely. Vanessa said, that's a no for me. My ex's daughter told me her mama said, I'm not her mama and I can't tell her what to do. It was at the point she knew she messed up. Yeah. See, that's a problem. Kamikia also said, I've seen parent respond overlooking the kid's behavior. Can't be in a relationship like that.
Mm-mm.
Absolutely. Erica talking about them silver mouth kids. It's definitely the bad ones when they got them silver ones.
Boy, I be calling them Birdman, boy. When they got all them silvers, oh, you know they bad. They bad and they bite.
And
Now they got 1 or 2.
And they cuss too.
And they cuss.
Especially in the whole front.
When they got a whole grill. Not the one got 1 or 2 now. That's just an innocent baby may have some issues. But when they slugged out, when they got the top and the bottom.
And they look at you and they hold their mouth on like,
Yeah. And they digging their nose while they looking at you. With their mouth open, oh, they bad.
They super bad.
Just go on and beat them on principle. Just I know you gonna do something.
Go ahead and get this.
Let me just go in and give you this right now.
In the beginning.
Boy, she say them silver mouth kids. Man, them silver mouth ones be the one, boy.
Ooh,
bad little bastard. All right, let's move on because we getting stuck. Okay, this is one right here, right?
Because I ain't got a silver.
A silver. I don't Consuela.
She's Consuela sneaky though.
Consuela sneaky.
She coming to you looking all cute. And then when you're not looking, that's when the bag come out.
I saw one. Let me tell you how she got me one day. She was in children's church. She was in children's church. Hold on. She was in children's church. And I was walking through children's church heading to my office. Mm-hmm. And she see me, she'll jump up and run to me and hug me. And hey, hug me. And I went past and she closed the door behind me. All right, mother. Let's get this started. Let's get children's church jumping in this one. Like, what is...
I didn't even know her voice could get that loud. Oh my goodness.
All right, mother. Let's get this children's church jumping.
Yeah, they're Consuela, boy.
Boy, but
y'all better watch out for her.
She ain't but that big right there, man.
She trick you because she cute. That's the problem.
But here's the one right here. Right? Here's the one right here. Victim mentality.
Oh, that's a deal breaker for me.
Unacceptable. Or acceptable baggage.
Unacceptable.
Victim mentality. So like no matter
what happens, it's somebody else's fault.
Yeah.
No, that means they have no accountability. That means they're never going to see the wrong that they do. And it's always going to be them versus everybody. What's that show? 1 versus 100.
Yep.
It's always they're going to be the one with the problem.
Yeah.
No.
Victim, woe is me type mentality. Or one of them ones you always hurting their feelings. Like you can't express yourself without them saying you're attacking me or you're hurting me. And this is in any kind of relationship, friendship, business partnerships, because business partnerships call for tough conversations. Right.
Business partnership is like a marriage.
It is. It is.
And your business is your baby.
Yeah.
So now you are the parents and y'all raising this baby. Do y'all have the same values? Are your thoughts and views aligned with each other? Because if not, it's gonna cause a problem.
Definitely is. So no matter what happens in the friendship, in the partnership, in the relationship, they are always the victim. You are always hurting their feelings or somebody else. Actually, because it doesn't always have to be you. It could be an encounter they had with somebody, and that now they're just completely messed up because of that encounter. Oh, what's wrong? Well, they did this, they did that. Victim mentality. Is it acceptable or unacceptable? Baggage. And we just quantify baggage as what comes with people in different relationships.
Mm-hmm.
What comes with them when they come. And these questions are imperative that we answer because it lets us know where we are mentally, emotionally, spiritually, what we are willing to and unwilling to
Accept.
So,
all right. So Rebecca said absolutely unacceptable. Deidre said unacceptable. Kamiki said no. Patricia Boyd said no. Miss Jackie said totally unacceptable. They are most likely narcissistic, always deflecting instead of accepting accountability. LaShondra said, oh no, definitely not. Unacceptable. Deidre said, that's very draining when someone chooses to always walk in the spirit of offense.
Yes.
Absolutely.
Yes.
Rebecca said, if they don't grow up, no one is hurting your feelings. We just won't subscribe to your do little. Oh, she meant to say Delulus.
But I like do little though.
Do little. Yeah. We're not subscribing to your do little.
They are completely do little. I think Rebecca just created a new one right there.
A new one.
So if somebody is delusional, they do little. It's completely do little. But there are people like that. So it's acceptable that we have that we set that standard of. Yes. That's not what I'm looking to bring into my life. All right, here's another one. Homeless.
Are they homeless?
They are.
Homeless like they live in a cardboard box on the street? Oh, that's unacceptable. I understand hard times. I understand something could happen. That's unacceptable.
Acceptable or unacceptable baggage. Homeless.
First of all, how am I even meeting to date a homeless person?
Man, what if it's like... but what if it's like,
where are we at? Where I'm like, oh yeah, he fine. I don't want to get with him. He's homeless. Like where?
That don't mean nothing because, like I told you about the lady who lived at the gym.
Well, she's not homeless. She lives in her van.
Yeah, she lives in her van, but she ain't got no home, so her home is less.
Yes, but
you put them two together. That's
but
home less.
She got a van, which means she either paying insurance, a van note, registration. She's paying for her dwelling place. It just happens to be in a van. I've seen a lot of vans on TikTok that look really good.
This ain't that van. I'm gonna tell you that now. but this couple live in a van, and they got a membership to my gym, so they can come in and use the showers and stuff in the bathroom.
If you down on hard times, but at the same time, where am I meeting a homeless person?
At Target, because y'all love Target. So at Target, y'all both shopping. You get to talking, and one thing leads to the next.
So how they washing?
They figure however homeless people do. He clean.
It's a clean homeless person.
Yeah, clean.
And I meet them in Target.
Not don't think when I say homeless, don't think bum.
Okay.
Like there's a home, right?
Yeah.
But what they have is less than it.
So they don't live with nobody.
No.
They live on the street.
Or in a tent.
Again.
But they got a job.
So what they do with their money?
Put it in that sock we talked about earlier. But you got your...
It's not making sense in my mind for me and that person to even be in the same environment to meet, for them to be like, oh yeah, let me get your number. How they paying a cell phone bill?
They have a job. We just said that.
How do they charge it? and they live in a tent.
They find way. You can charge your phone in a public place. We already know that because we in church and up and down the whole wall, bunch of phones plugged in at church.
They used to be. Shut it down. Yeah, I don't know about that. When do I find out that they're homeless?
The third or fourth date. So it's been about
exactly
2 months now.
I agree with Gwen. So why are they homeless? They have money. What are they doing with their money?
They have money.
Yes.
But not
Kamiki, a nomadic, but yes, they're a nomad. They're just going from place to place. Well, not really a nomad because they got a job, which means they got to settle wherever this job is.
Wait a minute, not because Abraham was a nomad, but he was wealthy. Oh, we're gonna pull a Bible in it.
It's unacceptable for me.
But wait a minute, they got money. Back to whoever said something about money and then got a home. They got money, but they don't have home money.
So they don't have extended stay money? They don't have roommate money? They don't have these Airbnbs where you can rent it out for 30 days? What are they doing with their money?
Putting it in the sock, saving it.
Nah, man. That's unacceptable. That shows a lack of stability.
But they got a job. How is that showing a lack of stability?
So what happened to their money prior to them getting homeless? I would need to know that.
Maybe they lost everything in a bad relationship or in a divorce. So they rebuilding now, but right now they live.
And they didn't have no friends, nobody let them rent a room, nothing?
Right now they live in the tent, but they working. They work, they have a car, they just live in it.
They must don't have no good job. They still living in the tent. Work don't mean nothing. They can work at fast food restaurant.
What's wrong with a fast food job?
It's not paying my bills. And clearly it's not paying theirs because they in the tent.
I don't know. No. I don't know if I agree with that.
Ladies, not only is he homeless, I mean, he checks all your boxes. He's fine as wine. Yes, he is. But he works at a fast food restaurant.
As the general manager.
Then why is he homeless?
Because this is a home and his money is right here.
That means something ain't clicking. You a general manager, you're making a decent salary, enough to get a home, an apartment, rent a room, something. You making too much money to live in a tent. So now I need to know what is your mentality to make you think it's cool for you to have these $32,000 in a sock and you living in a tent. That's a problem for me.
But what if his
deal breaker? It's unacceptable.
What if his mentality is he's saving his money? Or she's saving her money.
What?
To go from homeless to having a home.
Nah, man.
Like they're on the rebound. They're building themselves back up. Would it look different if it was a woman versus a man?
No.
I don't know about that. I don't know about that. I don't know. Because maybe in the relationship that they were in before, maybe their credit got jacked up, and they just rebuilding. They moved to this city for the person. It didn't work out. They end up getting divorced or whatever. He lost, and he's trying to rebuild his life, or she lost and she's trying to rebuild her life. So she still got her job. She still got her Mazda or Altima. But she just live in the tent behind Big Lots.
Bye now, I'm good. Because they probably going to want to move in with me. Ain't nobody. He's a general manager though at the fast food restaurant. He help pay them bills.
But he ain't on that type of time. She ain't on that type of they ain't. We getting too long on this.
Rebecca said it's called hobosexual. They don't have a place to stay.
But
they bounce from person to person for the relationship benefits like a home.
This
one ain't a homosexual because he's content in the tent.
Yeah. He's letting you know I'm getting my stuff together.
This the comment right here. Maybe, just maybe, instead of dating, they should take this time to focus on themselves. That wraps it up right there. Ain't nothing else to talk about. You're not even relationship ready.
I'm a human
No. See, that's the problem. That's the problem. See, some people want woman so bad because the flesh gets the crawling. But are you relationship ready? What are you bringing to the table? Because if I'm living in a home, an apartment, I'm renting a room, and you bringing a tent, we are not compatible, and you are not ready. You should be in the position. If you taking me on as a wife, you need to be meeting me where I am or exceeding me.
But what if my ability?
I can't marry ability.
No. I didn't say potential. I said my ability, which means what I can do.
Okay.
What if my ability is I can come in and I can take care of you?
Then why haven't you done that for yourself?
I'm taking care of myself. I just, I don't.
It's the mindset. It's the mindset.
What's the mindset?
The mindset. Okay, you're saying you're taking care of yourself in a tent. That means you're content in the tent.
Where does it say content? Because I'm in the tent. What means that I'm content?
The word tent is in there for one. For two, I said you need to come in and meet me where I'm at. And you're saying their mindset is they have the ability to take care of me, but why self? You gotta love yourself first. You can't take care of me if you ain't loving myself. You're not.
How am I not loving myself?
You're not. You smell. You live in a tent. You have to go. You have to go other places to charge your phone.
You say bomb.
You can't cook nothing in that tent. You gotta light a fire. You don't love yourself because if you had the money and the ability to take care of me, you need to take care of yourself first. Show yourself faithful to yourself first. How you gonna take on another responsibility? You want me to move in the tent? Is that your idea? See, now I need to know what your mindset is. Your mindset is, we don't need a house. We cool in the tent. And I'm not subscribing to that.
You taking it somewhere. First off, you took this completely out of the context of the discussion and you went on a rant for no reason. Okay. That was a pointless rant you just did and wasting time. This is take that down and let's go stay with the discussion if you can do that.
Okay.
We said not a bum. You done called the man stink. You done said,
how is he washing? He lives in a tent.
But he's taking care of himself. When you saw him in Target, he wasn't stink. He didn't look homeless. It's just his situation now is he's stacking all of his money. He took the brunt of the hit in the divorce. He's stacking his money. He's an outdoorsman, so he living in a tent.
Well, then we not compatible because he ain't checking none of my boxes if he's an outdoorsman because I like to live inside. Either way, we're not compatible.
Hey, that's Pastor Candace. She said unacceptable. What are you guys saying? I know a lot of y'all have heard that. So
take a shower.
Yes, I think that shows innovation. He's innovative.
What are you doing? Putting money in the sock? Then they gonna get robbed. Where's the sock at during the daytime when it's 30,000? No,
it's in the tent behind the big lots where he stayed. But nobody knows about it.
Nah.
So let me get this straight. You can't deal with a man that's stacking instead of getting something temporary. I'm going to save up till I can get what I want.
Well, when you get what you want, then come find me. And if I'm available, we can go on a date. Until then, you're not even ready to date.
How? I have money. I have a means of transportation. Your problem is you want to come to my house, which means you fast.
That's not what that means.
You fast and you want some.
I do want to come to your house. And my flesh may be crawling, but I really want to see how you living. Are you clean? Do you have groceries? Is it pee around the bottom of the toilet? Do you have stuff all over the place?
So since when is pee around the toilet a deal breaker?
No. It's all encompassing. I'm scoping everything.
So you go in people's house looking for pee?
Absolutely. You don't do that when you're going to be bad?
No. Well, so you's a pee inspector now.
Nope.
Inspect the pee.
If you don't clean around the bottom of the toilet, that means you just wiped it real quick for somebody got there.
That's so crazy. That is crazy. So this man, the only thing this man, in your opinion, don't have going for him is he haven't gotten to I don't.
No,
Listen,
no.
listen to
That's
what I'm
not-
saying.
That's not
you,
it.
you listen. Exercise that, right? Remember, we teach that. Listen,
All right.
the man don't want to spend money on temporary. He's saving his money for what he wants. If I'm paying extended stay $900 a week, that's a lot of money. What's 9 times 4? Because you math.
36.
9, 18, 27.
36.
So that's $3,600 a month that I could be stacking for my down payment to go back into home ownership or to pay somebody to help me fix my credit because this heifer took everything.
Again, if that's your situation, you're not ready for a relationship.
But it's you trying to act like I don't even deserve a friend because I have a tent. Ma'am, I have a car and a job and I make more money than you.
Clearly you don't because you're living in a tent.
Oh,
Again,
my
even
Lord.
if you make more money than me, it's the mentality. Yes, you can be saving up, but you're making $3,600 a month. You can't afford to do anything.
Yes. I'm at Target. You did not meet me at Mega Barn. You didn't meet me at the flea market.
Once you feel like you saved enough money to get your deposit, and then once you put that deposit down and moved into your home, then come find me.
Girl, bye.
If I'm available,
By that time, I done got me
a
a 20-year-old who know how to bust it wide open and can bust some eggs
well,
and
she
cook a
can
breakfast.
bust it wide open in the tent all she want, but when she get up, she ain't gonna be able to wipe nothing down. So she's nasty.
You said when she get up, her head gonna bump the ceiling.
That too.
No, you said once you done got your deposit and you got that house. If you can't rock with me in the struggle, why would I want you?
I'm not rocking with a new person in the struggle. I'm not initiating a relationship while you struggling.
But I'm not
doing that.
I'm not struggling. How is that struggling?
You're living in a tent.
So when does tent equal struggle? Make it make sense to me.
Well, you go stay in the tent and see how it feel. I guarantee you're gonna be struggling.
I got a home.
It's the mindset, the mentality.
So the mentality of save my money, the mentality of wait till I can get what I want to get.
Yeah. Again, you're not ready for a relationship. You're not ready.
How?
What? Oh, Jesus. Thank you. A tent is not stability. The only thing it's stable for is holding that stick, holding the sides of the tent up. That's the only thing that's stable.
So let's talk about what stability is, though. Because how am I not stable if I have savings, if I have a means of transportation, I have a good job? How am I not stable?
April told me you fighting for your life to make this make sense.
No. I'm just trying to. I'm poking to see mentality right now. How is that not stable?
It could be stable in their mind, but okay, let's say we fall into hard times. Instead of let's downsize or let's rent a room, you're going to expect me to live in a tent.
No,
that's not going to happen because I already know your mentality.
Where you're messing up now is you're allowing hypotheticals.
No.
To create such scenarios in your mind.
It ain't nothing hypothetical.
Oh, we get on downtime, you're going to make me live in a tent.
Which means you're okay with it, which means God forbid something happens while
we're okay with it.
Because he has $3,600 a month and he's cool with living in the tent. I mean, he's okay with it.
No.
He's a one person. You said he made $3,600 a month.
That's not what I said. Heard
him say he made? You literally said what? 9 times 4.
That would be what he's paying extended stay. So he would be paying extended stay $3,600 a month when he can save that $3,600 a month on top of his salary to get what he wants. I can get what I want, baby. It's what the man's saying.
Child, let's go on to the next subject.
No, we gonna stay. This is y'all all right. Throw a 1 in the chat if you all right with this. If you throw a 2 in the chat if you want to.
It's never gonna be okay with me. You're not up to date, and that's okay.
I just don't see how the tent is what's wrong.
It's not that. It's the mindset that goes.
The mindset of saving The mindset of saving, what's wrong with that?
You can save and still live comfortably.
He's comfortable.
Well, I would never be.
But you ain't in that man tent.
Well, that's
the problem is you trying to get bent in the tent. That man ain't even on that. He ain't thinking about that.
That's why we're not compatible. So I would never even date him.
You trying to get bent in the tent.
Now, trust me, boo, I'm not.
So why you stressing over his tent? If and nothing in the scenario says that he's content in the tent. He's just, this just what I'm doing. So would it be different if it wasn't a tent? Would it be different if it was at his mom's house? Let's have that conversation. Throw a 1 in the chat if it would be different if he was at his mom's house or at his parents' house. Still scenario, ain't paying no bills, still stacking his money.
And he just had a divorce or something like that and lost everything.
Same scenario we've been talking about the whole time.
I'll be fine with that.
So what makes it fine now? This is a man saying, no, I'm going to get it myself. I'm going to build myself back up. I still look good. I still take care of my body, got a good job, stacking my money. What's the difference from him staying one place and not paying rent and staying another place? Talk to me.
Again, you're not ready for dating.
But he can date from his mama house?
Yeah.
What? Make it make sense.
Yes, because there's lights, running water. Gwen said, Apostle, you said he had $32,000 in his sock.
Yes.
No reason he's living in a tent.
Because what he's trying to get.
That same dude will be on TV in 10 years with Pursuit. And guess what? I would have probably just said I fumbled the bag. But again.
No, baby sweet.
Okay.
Don't go from this. Don't go from the question and try to throw something else on top of it.
Okay,
the question is, what's the difference between him staying with his parents and him? What mentality? What's wrong with his mentality? His mentality is, I got money, but I'm saving to get what I want. Cool. But guy A says, I'm not going to be a burden on nobody. Or I'm not, I'm raised in the country. I'm a country boy. I'm good with this. When you see me looking good, smelling good. Everything about me good. It made you want to approach me in Target because I was good. But my mentality is I ain't going to burden nobody. I'm building myself back up. But I ain't going to just waste no money and just go get something for now. I don't have no responsibility but me. No, I'm a live beneath my means so I can thrive above. What's wrong with the mentality?
There's nothing wrong with that mentality for him. But the thing is, his mentality is not going to change when he gets with me. So again, I already know going into this relationship, God forbid something happened. We lose money. We lose out. I lose my job. Somebody gets sick, whatever the case may be. You're comfortable with me living with you in a tent. Because we're going to live below where we're supposed to live. We don't have to be comfortable. We're going to live in this tent down here until we can build our money back up. And I'm never going to agree to that.
I literally just said that man is in the tent because he by himself. It's just me. I'm by myself. I'm content. Let me do. I just don't see the difference. And let's go up and grab some people out of the studio because I know we got to be approaching that hour. But we're speaking to mentality. Go up. Don't just jump and grab some people out. No, what was that? You just put it back up.
Oh,
who was that?
Gwen. She said, I think he would need to find somebody he is compatible with. That would not be me. I agree. I agree.
But you thought he was compatible when you approached him. I don't get
you
that.
Think a lot of people are compatible until you get to know them. You don't think they're compatible at all. It's the eye test. I see something that I physically am attracted to. I see something that I like. That's 9 times out of 10 how you end up getting somebody's phone number or somebody asking you for the phone number, the physical. Then once we get past the physical, now I get to know you as a person. You could be the finest person ever. You could smell good. You showering and Planet Fitness. I don't know none of this stuff. But as we go on our dates and we're having discussions and I'm like, oh, where you live at? And you tell me behind the Planet Fitness in a tent, we are not compatible.
But what makes us incompatible?
Because
what part though? What part?
The part that you're cool with living in a tent, and that's not me. Some women, they don't mind roughing it. Some women, they don't mind living in a tent.
Your mindset is off. You're looking to come in. You're looking to come in and be taken care of.
What's wrong with that?
That's a problem. That's a huge problem. That's a reason why a lot of women are single now.
Oh well.
You looking to jump straight in and be taken care of. And nothing about this man says he can't or not willing to take care of you. Right now, I don't have you to take care of. Now, if you were in my life, that's something different. But I don't have you to take care of. You are putting his lifestyle on you. Oh, no, he can't. Because I don't want to, because I ain't going to Planet Fitness. No. Girl, I knew you 2 weeks.
Yeah. But again, that's your mindset.
Well, you're incompatible because every time I see you, oh, no, I can't. No,
that's fine. That just means, again, I agree with Gwen. It's not for me. You're trying to make me get with him, and I'm not trying to make you. It's never going to happen.
I'm just trying to have to understand.
The problem I have is you said he has a vehicle. Why not stay in your vehicle? Why are you staying?
Because I want to stay in my tent. Yeah, I can live in my car, but I don't want to stink up my car.
She's going to stink up the tent. Tamika said, I prefer his mom's house versus a twin.
What's the difference? They're not his, and it's costing him nothing.
That man going to have scabies. Staying outside in the tent. LaShonda said, well, build yourself up, then step out and find your lady. Exactly. Don't pull me into your struggle.
Why you keep saying struggle? The man is not struggling. Where y'all? This is the part of the.
He is struggling.
He's
struggling to realize that he needs to take some of that money that he makes and purchase him somewhere to stay.
I purchased me somewhere to stay. I went to Dick's and got the best tent.
Chaba.
Deborah
McNair said mom's house is more stable.
How?
Well, Sharice said a woman will scoop him up in a minute, in a New York minute.
I don't get it. I don't get how this man. I do not.
Sierra said it's understandable. He will find someone else. April said, I just don't understand how you take care of somebody in a tent.
See, y'all keep
what we eat and what we watching.
Y'all keep putting yourself in the tent. Y'all jumping 7 stages ahead, which is the problem there.
No. That's a red flag for me. LaShonda said, he say, come over, and I say, send me the Addy. Send me the Addy. I'll pull up. Jesus. I'll pull up. Hold on. He said, come over, and I say, send me the Addy, boo. I'll pull up. It's a store. I said, I'm here. You come from behind the building. Talk about following me.
Oh my God.
You got your nice outfit on, you got your sandals or your heels on, and you traipsing through the woods to get to this tent. And I guarantee there's other tents around too, so now I got to worry about your neighbors.
No. See, you keep trying to make this man be a part of a homeless community. This man ain't living First off, he's not even going to let you. Come on. All right, what else we got from we move on, man? I want to at least make it through these.
Vanessa said, but isn't the goal eventually to be in a serious relationship, or are y'all talking? No, he's talking about a relationship, this particular person.
No. Yeah, the goal is relationship because y'all approached each other. Relationship, yes, that's the goal. However, the man has everything. He's saving up.
Let me ask
you this.
Correct mindset.
Oh my God, that is what I don't get. I don't get how his mindset is off because he's thinking longevity and stability and saving. I don't see how his mindset is off.
There's nothing wrong with that, but it's something wrong with it for me. Because
so something wrong with stability and longevity for you.
There's something wrong with his mindset and the way that he executes it for me. Because you can still save money, but still have a roof over your head.
I have a roof.
No, you don't. You got fabric.
Do you understand the definition of roof? I have a roof. I don't get that right there.
Sharice, did he buy a good air? How you gonna blow the air mattress if he ain't got no electricity? So now he passes out every 5 minutes because he's trying to blow air into that tiny hole. No, man. Vanessa said, a healthy relationship requires a strong foundation, which often includes emotional, financial, and personal stability.
And he got all of them. We're not moving in together after 3 weeks. So you would not date this man who every time. Okay, hold on. Wait a minute.
Okay,
let me get this off.
All right, go ahead.
Right. Every time y'all go out, he's buying whatever. Wherever you want to go, he's taking you there. Car service, done, taken care of. When you get to where y'all going, there's roses, there's everything. He's a complete gentleman. He ain't forcing himself on you. The conversation and everything is good. So y'all are dating. Y'all get to the place of, let's go deeper. Let's talk deeper. And then he tells you, okay, what do you work at? Well, I work at this company. I'm a general manager here, or I'm a whatever there, right? Oh, okay, that's good. That's okay. All right. And then he tells you, but yeah, right now I'm living in the tent. I know the way that sound, because when it came out my mouth,
it sounded like a fool.
Listen, hold on. Let me get you. Keep trying to talk without listening.
I'm listening to what you're saying.
No, you're not. You're not. You're not.
I am.
You're not.
You're trying to make him be compatible with me. It's never gonna happen, boo. Because if you gonna take the money and spend on fancy restaurants, you're gonna get car service, you're gonna do all the things, but in your mind, you still content living in the tent. We are not compatible. Period.
But you're not making any sense. Because
if y'all think I'm making sense, you're gonna spend all this money on me, on these dates and all these different things. But what about your well-being? What about What about your safety?
I'm well.
What about
I'm safe?
No, you're not. No, you're not. You're not safe. You live outside in the elements in a tent. You're not.
Oh my God. Oh my God. Oh my God. This is crazy to me. Let's go to the studio. Well, let's get a few more people. Well, let's get everybody, and then we're going to move to the next one.
All right, so Miss Jackie said, I think most women's problems are we want too much too soon. So I get Apostle's point. All right, Miss Jackie. Rebecca said, you don't have fabric.
Exactly. You don't have a roof. You have fabric. That's what she said. That's exactly what she said.
No, he don't. He got a tent. That part. He don't have a roof. He got a tent.
Don't that little tent emoji comes with a roof? When have you ever saw a roofless tent? That's dumb.
It's not a roof.
What do you call it?
Fabric. It's fabric. Rebecca said, but the storage unit was out of the question because at least the storage unit got electricity.
Oh my.
Vanessa
Lord.
said, well, that puts me in an uneasy situation. Here's why. I would be afraid for his safety. He literally lives outside, see? Even if by choice he is in danger.
Hey, so you can express that to him now because
you're always worried about him.
So now you're somebody that cares about him. You can have that conversation. And you can, okay, well, bet, I'll go do this or I'll go do that.
But the fact that his own mind didn't think of that, that's a problem.
His own mind didn't think about that because he's a man. The problem that I'm getting is some of you women, even you before me, ain't encountered a man. I'm a man. I can take care of myself.
I love you.
And I know you personally ain't encountered none before me because you told the one you was engaged to, if I come back, you coming to me.
Yeah, I mean, that don't
so
mean
it's a different when you got a man. A man, I can take care of me. And I'm proving I can take care of you. I'm not in this situation because I have to be. I just choose to be. It's like we were talking about when we were talking about the movie Deliver Us from Eva. Mm-hmm. And he was taking her out on a date, and he took her out on a date in the meat truck.
That's different.
Why you driving a meat truck? You dress nice, LL Cool J. You keep licking your lips. You smell good. Why you driving a meat truck? He said, I'm saving up to buy a house.
That's totally different. He's driving a meat truck, but he didn't take her back to the woods to the tent.
Oh my God. You keep going back to that tent, bro. That tent got you bent, bro. I swear, boy.
3 little pigs and a big
Bye.
bag
We're not
example.
Take that off. Take her off the screen.
Safety.
Man. Take her off. Take her off.
Deidre, what type of security system does
Take Deidre off too. Take Deidre off. Take Deidre off. Take Deidre off, man.
As I said, I get that too, Apostle. I think if we're getting serious, that is definitely a conversation that should be had then.
Yes. Okay. Hey, man, I'm concerned. You know, hey, Terry, you got a great job, right? Why don't you, you know what I'm saying? Especially if we're going somewhere like, you don't think, because I'm worried about you. Okay, bet, Brenda.
Brenda's got a...
I just don't see how it just completely, his mentality. The man...
Sounds like he got a mental health issue living in a tent with
yeah. Oh my God.
Tent.
Let's run through the rest of these right quick.
I still don't understand. If the weather's horrible, where is he going for safety?
Y'all playing, man.
It's 2 a.m. Nobody is open but the hospital and the police station and Waffle House and Planet Fitness.
I'm a man. I know how to hunker down. I'm a hunker down. That's what I'm going to do.
When you're done hunkering down and you find your final destination,
acceptable or unacceptable? Debt. Is that acceptable or unacceptable?
How much debt?
Just debt.
I think it depends on how much you owe. Like if you owe $5,000, okay. You owe $500,000, that's unacceptable to me. Because now that's become my debt.
Debt. Unacceptable or acceptable baggage. Don't go to no more about don't put no more up about
camping meant for the weekend. Not forever. You gonna be soaking wet.
Oh my God. Y'all keep thinking it's a teepee or something. This man got a 2-bedroom.
Man, bye. You're turning it into glamping.
Hey, man. All right, let me keep going. All right, number 6. We got 2 more, y'all, and we're going to end because we over our hour. And we're talking about unacceptable or acceptable baggage.
Mm-hmm.
Unresolved emotional issues.
Unacceptable.
Unresolved emotional issues. Is that acceptable or unacceptable baggage? Pastor Candace already off the rip said unacceptable. But what do you say? Unresolved emotional issues. And put a fire emoji in the chat if you've ever dealt with somebody that had unresolved emotional issues and it didn't end good. Throw a heart emoji in the chat if you've dealt with somebody, or broken heart emoji. Let's stay there. Broken heart emoji if you've ever dealt with somebody with unresolved emotional issues and it didn't go well. But that's the question. Unresolved emotional issues. And that can be emotional issues from childhood, past relationships, or whatever. And like whatever these issues are, like they're trigger points for him or her that present themselves in your relationship. So
Rebecca said, go sit on somebody's couch. Unacceptable. Deborah said unacceptable. Vanessa said, I think she's talking about the credit. I can get that cleared up in 30 days. Acceptable.
The debt. Yeah.
So broken heart is LaShondra. Sierra said whole heart.
Yeah. So yeah.
Vanessa said unacceptable. Just dealt with that and ain't doing it again.
Yeah. Emotional, unresolved emotional
Gwen
issues.
said unacceptable.
Yeah. And I think that's a big one.
Especially a lot of things can be triggering for that person.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
I don't know all your triggers, all the things that you went through prior to, and the fact that you haven't worked through those issues, you're bringing a lot of baggage into our current relationship. Because I would feel like I'd be on eggshells with you all the time. I don't even know what to say. I just wouldn't even know what to do. I won't do it like that.
All right, let's go here. Let's go deeper for number 7. Church hurt.
I'm dating
Acceptable,
someone who's dealing with church hurt.
acceptable or unacceptable baggage.
Mm,
Like church hurt to the level like I'm not going to nobody's church. I love the Lord, but like I ain't going to nobody's church.
when do I find this out?
Like just in conversation, phone conversation, right? It can be early, like phone conversation.
I would
But
dig a little deeper because some people who deal with church hurt, I think after a conversation or two, or maybe visiting a church that God sent them to that's appropriate for them, they can be healed from that. I think it just depends on how deep that church hurt goes. I would have a conversation first.
I'm curious to see what the studio audience says about that, because that can be a snare at the same time. Because if you're dealing with somebody who has church hurt, but you're in the church, you're involved in your church, your local church, you're involved, but they don't mess with the church like that. I do Jesus, but I don't do church. That don't make sense. Because if you tell me you like me, but you don't like Pastor Candace, you don't like me.
Mm-hmm.
I do Jesus, but I don't do the bride of Jesus. But that can be a snare later on, because now you're faithful at your church and you're doing all these things in your church, but it becomes a problem in the relationship.
Issue, yeah. I would say it depends on where it comes up in conversation. But as daughters of Zion, those and sons, you need to have those conversations early, because that speaks more to being equally or unequally yoked.
That's what I was leaning into, because if we are unequally yoked in that degree, where like I said, I'm in ministry at this point, right?
Mm-hmm.
Like I don't go to church, I'm in ministry, but you don't do church, you don't do the gathering, you don't do the community, you don't do none of that. Like now it's going to become an issue with us when I'm doing it, and I would feel some type of way having a person that I can't share these experiences with. They're my person, but I can't share these experiences with.
Yeah.
So me personally speaking, it's unacceptable to me. Like, let's talk this through. Let's, you know what I'm saying? Let's see if we can get you some healing. Let's find a leader we don't know. We can go sit and go talk to this person if we're thinking about getting serious. But if you hang on to that, like I can't. That's a deal breaker for me.
Yeah.
Because like how I would look, right, dating as a minister or dating as a evangelist or pastor or something, dating somebody who won't come to the church because of the people.
It's not gonna work.
Or if I'm on the praise team, or I'm a praise and worship leader, or and I'm in the service that ran over because I'm laying on my face crying, and now I get home, my man tripping because so it can be a snare later on.
All right, so Kamiki said acceptable but needs healing. Deidre said acceptable, prayer and Holy Spirit can heal that. Rebecca said, I will intercede on their behalf and wait on the Lord to tell me how to move next. Gwen said unacceptable. LaShondra said, yes, it's going to be a problem. Deborah said, I can relate to church hurt. It didn't stop me from going to church, but it did lead me to lead the praise team and the choir. Rebecca said, I dealt with a dude a few months ago like that, and we parted ways. LaShondra said, right, Apostle, especially if it's your life, not just what you do on Sunday. Vanessa said, listen, it's difficult because it's unequally yoked. Kamikia said, they staying in the friend zone. Can't be in a relationship with them. Deidre said, to clarify, if it wasn't known at first, it would be acceptable with the caveat of working through it when it becomes known. If nothing changes, then it becomes unacceptable.
That was really good, man. That was really good. And we done went well over our hour.
We did. I want to read this one question, though. Then we could go. This is our last deal breaker. Y'all want to do it?
Go ahead, honey.
All right. So some of y'all don't know, but I actually was doing a podcast prior to this one. It's called Behind the Makeup. You can definitely look at it on or listen to it where all podcasts are streamed. So this is a question that someone sent to. We had a segment called Girls Say What. And this was a question sent in. I'm not going to read the person's name or where they're from since it was for that show, but I thought this question went well with what we were discussing on tonight as far as what you will and will not accept when it comes to baggage. So it says, my husband and I have been married for 9 years and we have one child. Things were going well until the last year or so. Before we met, my husband was addicted to drugs, but he was clean 3 years before we met. As of last year, he was clean 14 years. He went on a guy's trip and for reasons I don't understand, decided to use cocaine. Since then, things have been challenging. He's a functioning addict, but nonetheless, I love him, but don't trust he won't steal all our money and use it for drugs. I've literally removed all my jewelry and antiques from the home and have them in a different location. He's used drugs on a weekly basis since the trip, but only on the weekends. My sister calls him a functioning drug addict. I love my husband, but I don't want to live like this anymore. I also don't want our child to get comfortable being around an addict. I've packed a few suitcases and plan on moving out soon, but I don't want people to think I gave up on my husband. If you were in my shoes, what would you do?
So is this an unacceptable or acceptable baggage question?
Yeah, would you accept that?
No.
They've been married for 14 years. They have a child together.
But then that's not baggage because was he an addict before they got together?
She said he was an addict before, but he was clean 3 years before they got married.
Yeah. See,
but that's just a note by. You gonna give him on a 14-year marriage?
Was he clean or was he delivered? That's different. So that would be deal. Nah, we can be cool though. Like we can be cool. But nah, you ain't about to. I'm looking for you and you in the Hangover movie. You stuck on a roof in Vegas somewhere.
Don't know how you got there.
And I'm waiting for. Nah, I'm good. It's great. Unacceptable.
14 years.
Hey,
14
we're
years.
not getting into year 1.
No. He was not doing drugs at all until the 13th year.
Oh yeah, well now, yeah.
So on the 13th year, he went on a guy's trip
and went back to drugs.
Yes.
Unacceptable. No Pookie. No.
And that's unacceptable. Not Pookie. I ain't dealing with no addicts. Rebecca said, sir, you don't go to rehab and leave your friends alone. Your family has to come first. As for me, I'm out.
Yeah. That's
you
unacceptable.
Just said unacceptable.
Unacceptable. Listen, we getting ready to close, y'all.
Yes.
We get ready to close, but I had some this or that's.
Mm-hmm.
Because the people have been asking me where the this or that's.
Okay.
So if you want to do this or that, throw a fire emoji in the chat for the this or that.
Fire.
This or that. So we're gonna go through this or that real quick, like. So yeah, this or that. You ready? You ready, baby sweet?
All right, what you got?
Okay, all right. The first one.
Emoji's coming.
First one, this or that. An argumentative person or a shut down person?
Ooh, I'd rather argue. If we argue, at least I know what you're thinking. If you shut down, I don't know what's going through your brain. So now I'm making up stuff that I think you might be thinking. And I'm overanalyzing everything. Let's just talk it out.
An argumentative person or a shut down person? All
right. LaShonda said argumentative.
Everything is an argument,
argumentative. LaShonda said, I agree. PC. Rebecca said argumentative.
I don't know, bro. Well, I can't deal with it. Was this or that? So I gotta choose one.
You gotta pick one.
I'm gonna choose argumentative. Cause I know how them arguments can end.
Yeah, but if you're not saying nothing, then I don't know what.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I know arguments can end on a high note.
Oh yeah.
Hallelujah. But yeah, if this or that, I'm gonna choose an argumentative person.
Argumentative. Gwen said argumentative. Deborah said argumentative. Kamika said, I'm the shutdown type. I get tired of listening.
Nah. Yeah,
I can't shut down because it leaves too much room for the enemy.
Yes, bro.
Here's why.
Yes.
Let's say something happened. We discussed it. You shut down in the middle of the discussion. Now I'm left to my own devices. I'm left to my own thoughts. And you could be mad for something small or something not break up worthy. But in my mind, by the time the devil get done playing with it, I done created this whole big old thing. And so now when I come back at you, I'm on another level because I done concocted these things in my head.
Yup.
Just talk it out.
Yep. All right, let me ask you this. All right, this or that. This or that. Are you ready, baby sweet?
Mm-hmm.
No more. All right, so the category is no more for life.
No more for life?
No more for life.
Okay.
All right. Cold drinks or hot food?
Cold drinks. No more cold drinks. I want my food hot.
I can't go out something cold to drink.
But you gonna eat a cold block of macaroni and cheese?
No, it don't got it. Fruit, salad, vegetables.
The Saints say cold drinks.
Will be extremely in shape.
LaShonda said cold drinks. Kiana said cold drinks. Kamika said cold drinks. Rebecca said cold drinks. Deidre said, I need the hot food. Your food got to be hot. Vanessa, I used to tussle a bit. Wait a minute, woman of God, where'd that come from?
Jesus.
We said argument or shutting down. We ain't say nothing about tussle.
She's trying to tussle. Oh, you want to go?
Oh, you want to tussle? Cherie said cold drinks. Mm-hmm.
All right, so let me ask this or that. Are you ready, baby sweet? Still in the category of no more for life, but it's two. They go together. So no more for life, summer, winter, or spring, fall.
So I either get rid of summer and winter.
Yep, or spring and fall.
Rid of spring and fall
for life.
Mm-hmm.
Summer, winter, or spring, fall.
I'll get rid of summer, winter. Spring, fall. Spring is not too hot. Fall is not too cold.
So
no more summer, no more winter. Because summers is torture. And winters can be superly cold. So spring and fall is right in the middle of both.
I don't think I want to give up. I don't want to give up summer, winter.
Why not?
Summer, sun, what's worn in the sun, the dresses that you wear in the sun.
So you want summertime so I can wear a sundress? I can wear that in the spring. Jesus have mercy.
All right. Yeah, okay, let's go into we're gonna go more into apostles this or that. Are you ready? 20 paintballs to the butt.
Oh my God.
Or drink 20 ginger shots back to back.
So do I want to get shot 20 times or drink 20 shots?
20 ginger, straight raw ginger.
I'm taking them ginger shots to the head, baby. Boom. Boom.
But you don't got no more throat.
You know I like ginger. Don't bother me.
Nobody is drinking 20 shots of ginger straight back to back.
Before you shoot me, I will.
Man, if you don't go and shoot me in the butt with them 20 paintball, throw one in the chat if you ever got shot with a paintball. It ain't as bad as having my throat burned out.
It's fine.
Man, you crazy. All right, here we go. Right here. Okay, all right. This or that. Dip baby toe in lava.
Jesus.
Just the baby toe. Or eat a cup of raw chitlins.
Oh, both of them is murder.
This or that.
Both of them, I'm either going to lose a toe or I'm going to die from salmonella poisoning.
This or that. Dip that baby toe. Dip that baby toe in hot lava or drink a cup of raw chitlins. And we're talking about one of them red Solo cups. And you can't say neither. That's why I don't be doing this or that.
Because that's ridiculous. That's
it's called this or that.
No.
You can get with this
back to
or
your
you can get with that.
Ways when both of them are just ridiculous.
You can
Why
get
would
with
I
this
burn
or
my
you can
toe
get with that.
off or die from food poisoning?
Who said you gonna die?
You eating raw pork.
You going to the die. You going to die. Nobody saying nothing about no dying. You can get with this, or you can get with
And then
that.
more
You
than
can
just
get
my
with
toe
this.
gonna get burnt off, and especially my big toe. Now my balance off.
No, your baby toe. It says
Your baby toe has balance.
So you gotta choose one, woman of God. You gonna drink them chitlins?
Which one you doing?
Cup
Which one you doing?
chitlins.
So you gonna eat some raw pig guts with all the poop still in it?
Bro, I can't. I don't know that bad.
Nah, man.
This or that, but y'all got to do. Let's see what the audience say. This or that. This or that. Dip that baby
Sean
toe.
said she gonna eat a solo cup.
The red solo cup full
Of
with the
chitlins.
juices and the chitlins. You gotta slurp it. You got people up top.
Deborah said lava. Keisha said dip that baby toe. Twana said dip the toe. Deidre said chitlins. Kiana said neither.
No.
Kamiki said I lost the game. It's so
No.
Vanessa said give me the chitlins. Oh my
God. And then they get starting you get caught in your throat.
I'm about to throw up.
And then you burp it up a little bit. Ooh my.
Is Jackie on with you? I'm gonna sit this one out.
No. These are not the rules. No. All right.
I just got sick.
Why? Come on, baby, sweet. All right. So, all right. No more for life. So we're going back to a no more for life.
Okay.
No more for life. Fried food of any kind or sweets. No more for
do I want
life.
to give up fried food or do I want to give up sweets?
For life. No more for life. What the one that you're going to give up, that's the answer you got to give.
I'm going to give up the sweets.
Because you want some chicken.
I want some hot wings.
Oh, my God.
I want some fried okra. So good. Fried green tomatoes. So good.
I'm going to give up the fried food. Because I can use the air fryer to give me the same thing.
Nah, it ain't going to be the same.
See, y'all want to deep fry something.
In that grease.
You want to deep fry something. That's the problem.
All right, so LaShondra is giving up sweets.
All right.
Kamiki is giving up fried foods. Sharice is giving up sweets. Kiana's giving up fried foods. Miss Jackie is giving up sweets. Gwen is giving up sweets.
Well, look, all these people want some chicken.
Deidre is giving up fried foods. Jada is giving up the fried foods. Rebecca said no more fried foods. Twana said I got to X out on the sweets. Vanessa said I love chitlins, but ma'am, they're raw.
Oh my God. You still eat chitlins in 2024?
They're raw.
Oh my God.
Uncleaned. He said straight out the red bucket.
Oh my God, please don't tell me you eating chitlins in 2024. We free. We's free.
Shoot, every New Year's, my mama make a house loaded of chitlins.
Loaded with chitlins.
And everybody come to the house and be getting them chitlins.
Except me. Except me. And her chitlins when she comes, they don't smell like nothing.
You don't smell them. But they
don't
be slopping them down, boy.
They slop.
Deborah said she giving up fried food. Vanessa said, bye-bye, Poppy.
I'm about to go get me a chicken sandwich.
Miss Jackie said, Apostle, what kind of sweets are you going to eat for the rest of your life? If you giving up fried food.
What's the question she asked?
What kind of sweets you going to be eating for the rest of your life because you done gave up fried foods? You want to keep sweets over fried foods. What are you eating?
What was her question?
What? Keisha said fried food.
There's your answer, ma'am. Ma'am, are you track with me, ma'am? Your answer is
my God from Zion. It's time to go. You done?
She asked the question. Nah, I'm straight on that. I'm straight on. No. I didn't give up sweets. I gave up fried food.
No, that's not what you said. You said you're going to put it in the air fryer and get.
Oh, yeah. That's right. So I gave up fried food. That's what I said. I didn't give up sweets. I gave up fried food. Because I can fry my stuff in the air fryer. So I'm keeping sweets.
Exactly. So that's why she asked you what she asked you.
What sweets I'm going to eat for the rest of my life. The ones I didn't give up.
She wants to know what they are.
Oh, what kind of sweets I'm gonna eat for the rest of my life? Oh, what kind of sweets I like?
Yeah. Jesus have mercy. The woman of God
You
said,
heard-
when
yeah.
I was eating pork, I ate them. They were so good.
Mm-mm. 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 Nah. After I figure out if it hit me in my adult life that this is pig butt juice. Y'all remember that? No, thank you. I need Prince facial expressions.
Oh my God, his faces are epic.
And nobody is as shady as as Prince. I need some of them.
Go
All
ahead
right,
and do
let's go.
The Michael Jackson story.
Oh my God. So there was interviewing Prince, and Chris Rock was saying to Prince, I heard that you were going, because y'all remember Michael Jackson videos. His videos were movies, like mini movies. So Prince was asked to play the role that Wesley Snipes played in the Bad video. And Prince was in the interview, and Chris Rock asked him about it, and Prince was like, well, I was supposed to play the character that Wesley Snipes played. That song starts off, "Your butt is mine." Who he about to say that to? Because he not going to say that to me. And I sure ain't saying it to him. Who going to say that to who? Prince
said, not today.
Prince said, this man ain't about to sit here and tell me my butt is his. And then you go back and listen to it. That's how Michael started off. Your butt is mine.
Hey, hey.
Prince said, who he about to say that to? Oh, when he did this face, he was like, because and I'm a musician. And at my concerts, my microphone is on.
It's on.
And then he looked over at the camera. My mic is on. Man, let me keep going. We going back to old.
Definitely old days. Go ahead.
Old days.
Get this out.
All right. Okay. Make $2 a second or $1 million a month for a year.
I feel like we did this one before.
Never did this before. I asked you about it and we calculated it.
So I can't answer.
Make $2. No, because I changed it because of what your answer was. Make $2 a second or $1 million a month for 1 year. So the $1 million a month is for 1 year.
$2 a second is forever.
$2 a second.
I'll take $2. Because that can't stop, won't stop. I just made $10.
You be thinking you be so smart, bro.
I just made $10 just then.
When? How many seconds went by?
How many seconds we had to go by to get to $10?
5. Hold on. 2, 4, 6, 8, 5.
Jesus.
I don't care. I count my fingers. So what? All right, let's see what the people saying in the studio before we go to this last one.
Rebecca said $2. Gwen said $2. Twana said $2. Deborah said Princess. He ain't doing the butt.
Not at all.
Deidre said $2.
$2. Man, go on, give me them $2. All right, here's the last one. This is a big one, Baby Sweet. Man, you was talking about this. What she say? Somebody did the math. How much it is a day?
It's 86,400 seconds in a day.
So 86,400
times 2.
How many dollars that is?
Well, 8 times 2 is 16, so that's 160,000. 6 times 2 is 12, so that's 12,000. So 100 and what I say?
So 172,000.
Okay, and then 4 times 2 is 8. That's $800. Add that.
$172,800 a day.
All right, and multiply that times 7 days is a week.
Yeah, I can't do that part in my head.
You're gonna have that $1 million.
Oh, me
31.5 million a year. Sounds good.
All right, so here's one. We're gonna go deep on this one though. Have love in marriage, but no children, or children but no love in marriage. So you have love in marriage, but you can never have children. Or you have children, but you can never have love in marriage.
That's a good one.
That's a good one. That's good right there.
All right. Vanessa said, love and marriage. LaShawn just said, it goes together like a horse and carriage. Jada said, this I tell you, brother.
Love and marriage.
Rebecca,
love and marriage.
You can't have one without
that's a hard one though, man.
When
love and marriage.
Marriage.
Man, that's a deep question.
Are you married and no love, or a single parent? So is love and marriage is together?
Yeah.
So you're married and you're in
married
love.
And in love,
or you're a single parent with kids.
Yeah, you single, but you got children,
and you'll never have love in marriage, or you'll be married and in love and never have children.
Yeah. Well, that's deep, and that came on the backside of a conversation me and Pastor Sweets were having about deal breakers. Because we were watching these two successful people have it out because they truly loved each other, but one wanted kids and one didn't.
Yep.
And they were engaged at this time, and they ended the engagement because
neither one was willing to compromise.
The guy wanted children, and the lady was like, she never wants kids. She never wanted children. So that came up as, is this a deal breaker?
It was for them.
And then it became a this or that. Baby Sweet, you want to close us out today, man? What you got for us?
Well, I just finished reading these. Vanessa said, my nerves almost too bad for kids. Anyway, give me love. Rebecca said, love and marriage. And Kamikia said, love and marriage. All right, so we made it through foreign language and baggage, and next we have restricted areas on next week. So definitely we thank you all for tuning in to the Too Rich podcast. We definitely appreciate all of your support. Now, if you would like to contact us via email, you can go ahead and send us an email if you got questions, comments. If you have a video, something you want us to discuss, you can email us at tworichpodcast@gmail.com. Also, please subscribe to our YouTube channel. The man of God told me to update this. I did not. However, we have more than 3 videos and 3 subscribers over there. So go ahead on YouTube, type in Too Rich Podcast and subscribe to our channel. If you would like to buy us a cup of coffee, a sandwich, or you want to help me get my hair done next week, send us a cash app, $Too Rich Podcast. Because it's time for me to get my hair done. So if you want to send me a couple dollars, I will gladly accept it. All right, but again, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe, and we will see you all next week.
Also, before you go, if you want to sponsor an episode, if you are a business owner,
yes,
and you want to come up and talk about your business, talk about what you're doing, talking about your platform, if you want us to just highlight your platform, send us an email also at
tworichpodcast@gmail.com.
Send us an email if you would like to sponsor, if you would like us to talk about your product and even bring you up and interview you about your product, your business, or whatever you offer.
Yes.
Please get that to us as soon as possible so we can have everything.
Now, don't y'all email us on Thursday something I want to be on the show.
It's going to be a no. All right.
It's gonna be a no.
Okay. So, yeah, I think that's it right there, man.
That's it. That's all.
Thank y'all for coming out.
All right.
Thank
God bless you.
Rocking out with us tonight.
Yes.
God bless y'all as I go to my tent.
Boy, bye.
Hey, thank you so much for